Alright everybody, welcome to another episode of Unique Adventurez. We're out here day 2, Glacier National Park. We did Logan's Pass yesterday. We went and saw Red Rocks. We did some driving around. We saw some bears. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'm going to link it up here. But today we are going to go do some more new adventures, and right now we are at
Avalanche.
We're at Avalanche. We're going to go hike up to Avalanche Lake, get those views up there that are supposed to be insanely gorgeous. And we got a couple other places that we're going to stop today, so you definitely want to stay tuned for that. But for right now, let's go ahead and start climbing up to Avalanche Lake. Okay, so we've started the trail. It actually starts on the trail to the Cedars and then progresses up towards Avalanche. We weren't too sure about that, so it's got a small little wraparound, and as you can see here in this shot with the waterfall and the colors in the water here were truly amazing. But now it's time to start climbing.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Less than 500 feet gain, so we can do this.
Yeah, we got this. No worries. All right, on to the top. We have made it finally after numerous stops, numerous rest breaks. That trail is definitely something else. Definitely a lot of up and down yo-yoing, and then there's not a lot of breeze that comes through there. But I'm gonna tell you, the payoff you get back here is insane and definitely worth it. For sure. What an amazing hike. What an amazing place to get to come visit. Truly breathtaking. pretty amazing. Definitely, if you were in Glacier, this is a must, regardless on how hard it is.
It was worth it. Now we got to go back down, so hopefully it's not as hard, but it will be because it's up and down. It's not even. Nope.
No, and even with it kind of smoggy, remember we're here in July. Montana has been under fire for the last, week or so. So we're definitely not getting those optimal views, but it's still worth it even with the smoky, smoggy. Definitely gives a weird haze out there. I bet these pictures when it's not hazy are probably 10 times as good, but it's still really amazing. So definitely you got to come here, you got to check this out.
And the haze is up high. It's not making it hard for us to breathe while we're hiking, so that's nice. Last year in Washington we had those fires and it was really hard to breathe. You couldn't be outside, and we were kind of worried about that here, but it's not. The haze hasn't bothered us at all as far as trying to be outside. So we kind of came after it had some time to burn off, so that was nice because we were worried about trying to breathe and experience this beauty out here as well. But yeah, it's off in the distance.
So we're gonna head back down. We're gonna find some more places to go. I think we're gonna try to check out maybe a waterfall or two. We'll see what happens with that. So let's go ahead and get down the hill. All right, we got to the end of that trail. We ended up not even having to stop all the way down. It was pretty good. It still took us about an hour, so it's definitely like a 3-hour trail, 500 feet of elevation change. We did see a deer on the way down, which was, actually we saw 2 deer. We saw 2 deer on the way down, which was pretty awesome. But on that trail, do know about the bears. Supposedly we had 2 people spot bears. We didn't see them, but it is a thing, so definitely be careful for that when you're on trail. So we have stopped for our lunch. We figured let's go down and see what we can find out here. We are here at Mcdonald Falls. We're going to check that out. Hopefully find a spot down here to have some lunch and see what these falls are all about. So gorgeous waterfall here at this Lake Macdonald waterfall, Lake Macdonald Falls, but there's just no real place to actually get to really see a good angle on it, which really sucks. And we were hoping we were going to get to go down and put our feet in the water and hang out and have lunch, and we ended up just having lunch at the end of this little area here on the rocks, which was nice, but definitely not what we were after. So we're gonna go find a little spot I think there is up the road here with a little flat area that we should be able to go put our feet in the water and kind of chill them off from that pretty long hike we did this morning. So let's go ahead and head back up the road. All right. We did the soaking our feet, red rocks. We got this little beach access here that we, right on the right side of the access. Really nice just to get to dunk your feet for a little bit, numb them up from all the beating you put on them all day long. But we are starting to end our time here. We're gonna try to get up to Lake Macdonald. Looks like some clouds, maybe some rain. I don't know what the heck's going on there, but we got something else to do before that. So we'll catch up with you guys hopefully at Lake Macdonald. Whew. Went and picked up some souvenirs again. We got the last little bit of that. And then we went and made another video, which you guys will see at some point in time here. Special one. And then now we are trying to go access Lake Macdonald, and there's a couple of different places that you can access it from. We decided to come into Sprague Creek campground picnic area, and on the picnic side we found a little spot to pull over and see if we can get onto this beach here and take a look at some of the water and the access down here. This lake is extremely long. I think it's like 6 or 8 miles long, and we'd love to get those views going all the way across like you see in all those great glorious photographs, but with the smog and the smoke, it's just not to be had. So I think today this is probably the best place we could have ended up. And if you were coming in here and you wanted to do some swimming in the lake, I think this little picnic day use area here at Sprague Creek will be a great place to hang out for the day if you wanted to get into something that wasn't quite the river setting like at Red Rocks. And definitely make sure to put that on your list of places to go if you like to splash around in the water, get that cliff jumping in. We saw some people out there again today getting after some of that cliff jumping, which was awesome. Everybody was out there having a good time. But we did the Avalanche Trail. It was pretty hard. We soaked our feet. We tried to go see the Mcdonald waterfalls there. Not really a good place to view that. And then we're rounding out the day here on Lake Macdonald here, just checking it out, trying to get some views. That's pretty much gonna be it for our series here. Make sure if you haven't, check out those other videos that we've done here in the area. Glacier has been amazing the last couple of days. We've truly had a great time. Don't know where we're gonna go from here, but we still got more to do on this trip on our way back home. So definitely stay tuned to that. So make sure if you haven't yet, hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed and notified when we do these cool adventures where we're out here at Glacier. We're out doing crazy wild things. You definitely want to stay in store for what we got coming up here in the next couple months. But until then,
we'll see you in the next adventure.